was a cool one that in that the movie Ian Dury was talking about, that when fame and limelight comes, it's an interesting thing, and he was finding it's really key to find that to hold on to within you, that you're doing okay, whatever that is, like self-belief or whatever keeps you grounded. And I was wondering, it's like, what is it for you that keeps you going strong in all your work, regardless of the level of perceived success or whatever names you might work with?
It's
what
really
is it?
difficult, isn't it? Yeah, I mean, I definitely feel it's always there's always an inner battle going on, I feel like, and I think I never feel like I don't know, it's it, and there when I'm not like having a go at myself about my playing, I kind of, it's a good day. It's not that I'm doing it much, but I just want to kind of I think self-belief, it's just like it's different for everybody, isn't it? I mean, it's very, because what we do is so precarious, and it's kind of, it's like, it's good when you don't have to rely on getting like a compliment, or having somebody else say something to you to validate everything you do. So it's important huge. I mean, I think the way I kind of do that is that I kind of I practice every day, or 5 days a week, and then I give my arms a bit of rest, and just kind of, I mean, like it isn't about how long you practice for, but it's like how you do it, and just instilling all the fundamentals all the time, and feeling like you're always kind of match fit. And I mean, I don't think there are any sort of easy answers to staying kind of positive, or having self-belief, because it's very easy to be to be disconcerted. In the music business, is like an unregulated kind of shark tank, that it's very kind of, it's difficult. It's like all these people that you think are your friends, it's just a phase, it's a thing, it's a band, it's a gig, it's a session, it's a thing. And so it's a transient kind of like kind of kaleidoscope of experiences that it's very hard to know what's a kind of genuine thing. So I suppose you just got to like trust your instinct and your gut, and your feeling that do I feel good in this? Do I feel right? Is this something, how does this situation make me feel? And if you're getting something positive back, it's undeniable that you must be doing something right. So I think it's like that kind of thing. It's like no one has to say anything to you, because if you step into a room and you get a feeling, and you feel like there's a good feeling, then you're doing something right. And generally, if nobody's saying anything to you, you're doing it right. What I mean?
Silence means it's okay.
All those times that everyone goes, I see that. Was that all right? Or, did I? It's like, don't ask, because you're sure going to be told if it's not right. You will be told. And so it's that kind of feeling of like, just like, and I think what's helped me is just to be kind of, it really isn't about you anyway. It's about the whole thing. It isn't about, look at me on the drums, look at this groove, or look at that, I did a great fill then, or I'm doing something. It's like, nobody gives a shit. And they don't want to know anything about that. All they want is for you to drive the car steadily down the middle of the road, and they can just do their stuff at the same time. They don't even want to, think about you. And if you're doing that and they're not really saying anything to you, and they're not like glaring at you, then you're probably doing it okay. And then so then you can start to build on that, really, I suppose. But it's very hard. The thing I would just say quickly is that the thing that I've learned is, it's that balancing adrenaline with kind of compensation, with sort of your own emotional state and understanding how everything works at the same time with other people in a live situation or a studio thing.
Yeah,
it isn't a piece of cake, is it? I mean, everyone has got their own way of doing it. I mean,
yeah, and that on that one, that just being a huge game-changing insight, realizing about the song being king, so to speak, that it's not just about look at my drum fills, because
nobody wants that,
because it's like with pop gigs, if people go to see, they want to see the song and the singer and the story, and they don't know what you're playing. And just as a musician, just realizing that what can I do to make the song or the context work great is key. And one other thing that you said there, I think it was great, is that especially in a kind of showbiz thing, and even in like social media, when people are giving likes, it's easy to like it's almost like outsourcing your like, if you're depending on other people's for your self-esteem, then I call that as like external, having an external reference point for your self-esteem, which when people are praising you, yay, but if people are giving criticism, then it can go up and down. And one of the things I find useful with that is genuinely having self-esteem from an internal validated point, like just noticing the things that you do that are working well. And obviously you can, it's even listening to rehearsals and saying, oh wow, that's sitting pretty well done, and then it's like learning to lift myself up, not to the point of like, oh look at me, but just, oh, I've earned that, cool. And then obviously at the same time looking at, okay, how can I do to improve and take things to the next level,
just to be consistent all the time. It's so, and to not always think I've got to top that, or I've done that good, okay, but now I'm going to add something to it, or I'm going to make it. It's just like just to be consistent and to be kind of like in that, just and generally playing as little as possible is generally all that's needed, really. So trying to be economical,
absolutely,
it's a thing. I don't know, it's a big subject, but I think you just got to kind of try and find a way to enjoy it, but in a realistic way, I suppose.